Hey, this is Nellie's Farm. It is Tuesday, June 10th, 2025. Hope you guys are having a good start to your new week. I want to talk about something that really disturbs me. I'm seeing a pattern of people that are cheering on all of basically the people living in poverty, which includes a lot of the former middle class are now living in poverty because, just the government alone, has fired hundreds of thousands of people. I heard the number the other day. It was like 300,000 plus. And, it's absurd what's happening in our country, guys. Uh-oh. Well, it looks like I've got one lane ahead. So, I saw a guy's video, and Yak Motley, I think his name is, on YouTube, and he showed a lot of people, some people even crying in their car, living in their cars, and totally destitute, and he's like, it's not really a big deal. Just get some gigs, going. Uber, all kinds of things you could do. YouTube, TikTok and all that. Well, first of all, some of us don't have reliable transportation. My Jeep overheats pretty easy. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to turn it off. I didn't know this was going on here, or I wouldn't have come this way. But, there are people that do not have a support system, family, friends to help them. It's actually really absurd. He makes it sound so easy. And one of the big things is some people don't have their health. My son and I struggle a lot with our health. I have chronic pain and fatigue, as does my adult son. Every day is a struggle. Every single day, we are fighting illness, too. We have autoimmune illnesses, and despite, not eating fast food or anything like that, we eat pretty healthy. Some people don't have the opportunities of other people, period. So, and then I read the comments, on here, and this guy, and these people are like, yeah, they made bad decisions, blah, blah. Nobody wants to have bad health. Nobody asked for bad health. I was bedridden 15 years. I raised my kids alone like that. Homeschooled them too. Nobody asked for that. That's not a bad decision, okay? Unless you're causing yourself to have diabetes or something with bad eating habits. So, it's not just this video. I see comments like this everywhere. People that are completely so pretty. I love this farm. I love it. I don't know where their cows went. I haven't seen any in a while. But some people are completely, it's like they're living in a fantasy world. Everything's fine for them, so they don't understand. What's wrong with you? Just go get a job. Just go get 2 jobs. Even if you have a vehicle that won't go over 30 miles away and you live in the middle of nowhere and you have so much pain that you can't stand up for very long some days. It's absurd. They've taken $500 million, over $500 million now, from the food pantries in America. With the Elon Musk cuts, all kinds of horrible things. Meals on Wheels is starting to get cut for seniors. And that's another thing. How are these seniors making bad decisions when they worked all their lives for decades? Decades! And now they get to choose, and paying their taxes, guys, and now they get to choose between getting their medicine at the pharmacy or eating. Because this is happening every day. I know people like that. There's cars lined up for a few miles at a food pantry in my town of 3,000. So, but the people that are fine, and all they notice is maybe prices are a little higher, they seem to be just completely, I don't know, unconcerned. I know people like that too. They don't care as long as it doesn't affect them. Life is fine for them. Those are the people that I really can't stand. It's going to affect everybody, including them, eventually. Unless you're a billionaire or a multi-millionaire, it's going to come down to affecting everybody. We should all be concerned. You know what's really sad? The conservatives are the people that are cheering this so-called wasteful spending, cuts the most. They just believe everything that they hear, everything they're told. But yet we have billions and billions of dollars to bomb people in Yemen. And billions, I lost track of how many billions, like hundreds of billions we've given Ukraine. I mean, this is absurd. When our own citizens don't even have decent health care, like me, like my son. I don't know what else to say, except I'm so disappointed in people. This is one reason I moved way out here, to be honest. And please don't don't overlook those people who are suffering, because more Americans are suffering now in poverty than ever. There are people literally going hungry. Back when I was a kid, Mom would say, we didn't have much, but I always had a meal. And Mom would say, you eat everything on your plate. There's kids starving in other countries, Well, now it's happening in America. They cut the children's programs, too, for produce in the schools. And that not only hurts the kids, it hurts the farmers in America who grow them. And that was part of the cuts, too. It's awful funny that all these cuts are targeted towards the poor, and they say it's waste. And by the way, did you know millions and millions in EBT benefits, food stamps, are being stolen in every state? Here in Alabama, there was an article on AL.com, 4 million in 1 month. Now, up north, I think it was New York, but I'm not positive. One of those New England states up there, they figured out that one of the workers, DHS workers, was stealing millions in people's food benefits. Oh yeah, and don't forget the Social Security, the head of Social Security who was stealing millions. Now, isn't that funny that, the American people who are already struggling are accused of defrauding Social Security and stuff, when it's actually the people that are working it in the system, the government itself. But you probably didn't hear that stuff on Fox News. I don't listen to Fox News. I don't listen to any of the garbage. Either side. Because it's all a bunch of bullshit. We are more divided than ever, and apparently that's not going to change. But anyway, I just wanted to comment on this. People that are bashing the poor and struggling and saying they're just lazy, or, it's not just drug addicts that are homeless anymore. Millions of working Americans are living in their car. They go to Planet Fitness for showers and stuff. No, that's not, that's a taxpayer, American taxpayer. That's not some hobo. So stop, please, bashing the poor and cutting these, and encouraging more of cutting these programs for the poor. It's disgusting. Nobody should have to choose between their medicine and food after they've worked decades and paid their taxes into the system. It's sickening. And by the way, I'm still doing a fundraiser for my lawnmower. We've got foot-high grass now, and we've already killed 2 aggressive rattlesnakes this year. And I'm going to put my PayPal link down there, because we are really, really struggling. Thank you for listening. This is Nellie's Farm signing off.